All right. I think we are ready to go. Whew. A little late, but we're here. How's this camera? This camera looks all right. I think we're... good. We look all right. All right. Cool. Let's see if we can find some shots here before too many people get in. Let's get this mat going. Come on. There we go. All right.
A whole lot of love.
There it is. Start off strong. First flip of the night. First flip of the night. Cannot get enough of that upper flipper shot. I will tell you, I've been looking forward to playing this game again. I got the other expression light in, and it's just like, this game is I don't know, this game's just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. So I'm a little late. So we'll see who hops in. Oh, there he is, Ramrod. Ian, how you doing, buddy? A little late tonight, but I'm here. You working tonight? You at home watching? What shots do I need to find here? I mean, the answer is all of them, but scoop shot is definitely, there you go. That shot, if I can get that one locked in, let's do this. If I can get that one locked in and then get my two left shots, I should be able to figure those out. Because I should be able to backhand those. So those two should be pretty reliable. The center shot should be pretty reliable. The right ramp is probably, it's 50-50 on getting it backhanded with the right flipper. The right orbit, though, I need to focus on. If I can get that right orbit figured out and this left scoop, if I can dial in those shots,
Welcome to Zeppelin Pinball.
things could really ramp up when it comes to my scores and stuff in this game. Wow. Wow. All save? Nope. That's alright. We're warming up.
Let's start the show.
Alright. Here's a song that's worth warming up to right here. Communication break. So everything's lit. And I missed all the shots. There we go. Keep going. There we go. With my combo. Jeez, I just made that happen. Alright. Let's do a little better now. I need to figure out this band boost feature. When best to use that. Wowzers. Alright. Trying to warm up, and I can't even keep the ball in play here. We'll have a good solo here. Nope. The center shot on this game is definitely slower. Like it's not where from the right flipper, it's not where you think it is. Like, wow. Come on, hit a shot. Okay, apparently we're just done with that game. Let's try again.
Let's rock. Trampled underfoot.
There we go. This is a song I typically do decent on. There we go. There's that shot. I'm gonna go early. There's that shot. Okay, let's get this going. That counts. One more shot to the left ramp. And I'll get a multi-ball going. Oh, you suck. Come on. Let's find some shots here. Let's go. Okay, quick backhand. There you go. Get that spinner going. There we go. It's 2 for the night. So what super mode do I have going? Spinner. No, I saw that. Alright, everybody. We're warming up. We're warming up. It takes a little bit of time. Started a little late, but we're warming up. Hope everybody's doing alright tonight. Feel free to say hey in chat. There we go. There's the multiple. Boost add-a-ball. So I didn't get my add-a-ball. Interesting. There we go. Extra ball's lit. I got my 5, so I can change songs. There we go. Get my extra ball. Oh, starting tour multi-ball, so we'll keep playing here. 4 times multiplier going for 7 more seconds. If I could hit some shots. Nice. That just started. The fact I hit that upper shot means it gave me 15 more seconds with 0.5. Now I'm at 5 times multiplier. I still haven't hit a shot. That's of value. Here we go. Oh, I'm at 162. I hit something of value. Right like that. When you get the combos going, I mean, I was reading online, there was a guy that, like, he's gotten his combo meter up to, like, 29x. So I was at 5, nothing special, but if I can just, if you can keep hitting shots, good stuff will happen. There we go. There's one purple shot. Then I have another purple shot. There we go. shot. There we go. There we go. Get the tour mode going here. We need 6 ramps. Yeah, that's fine. We need ramps and switches. 86 more switches, so a few... Jeez, that sucks. I could have saved that. Extra ball or no?
Great work.
Not bad. Okay. Ian, this is all you, buddy. Boom. Boom. All right. Well, to the 6 viewers that are here, appreciate you being here. My name is Joel. This is just another pinball stream. Every Wednesday night, typically about 10 o'clock is when I start. And yeah, we should have a good time tonight. We may have some guests. I have the Discord headset on. We'll see if anybody from TPN hops in on that and says hey. But yeah, otherwise we're just going to rock out. Let me know if the audio, trying to balance, I want you to be able to hear the songs because the songs really do contribute a ton to this pin. So if I need to turn that up, you let me know. But otherwise, I think everything should be coming through all right. And yeah, thanks for being here.
Welcome to Zeppelin.
All right. Immigrant Song, first thing I need to hit. Well, it's, starts with just the scoop, and now it's growing. Now it's pretty much every shot. I'm not hitting anything. That's a restart. That's a restart.
Let's get this tour started. Song remains good times, bad times.
Let's do it. Nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can rip this spinner here. Nope, way too early. One more of those. There we go. 14 more spinner rip. There we go. There we go. Guitar solo, right up the middle is the goal. There we go. Let's get some multipliers going in here. Should be decent. 2.5. Okay, not crazy. Doesn't matter. That's over. I need to get this right ramp. Nope. Change songs. Might as well. Deebs, how you doing, buddy? Enjoy the podcast. Good. I had a ton of fun. ton of fun talking to George about that stuff. It's just cool. I mean, so many people have different opinions about different games, and playing a game on location and owning a game is totally different. And yeah, I really enjoyed talking to George. Hopefully you hear that. Easy conversation, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. Glad you liked it. Very glad you liked it. I assume that you may or may have not agreed with some of the stuff George had, because he had some strong takes. There were certain pins that he really loves that some people don't care about, and other pins that yeah. It was great hearing his take on games. Well done. I appreciate that. I'm glad. I've been enjoying the podcast a lot. You know, my first however many episodes were just me, and I've realized I enjoy talking pinball with people. So if I can get, you know, some of my friends or whatever on the podcast with me, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hop on it. All right, we need one more record on this song. That's quite a drain. Let's see if we can hit this record right here. Get it during the guitar solo. Nope. Come on. I am just wasting this guitar solo. There we go. There's a shot. There's a shot. Okay, I got my 5. And I have my super 0.3. That's not... That was probably a waste. What's the farthest you got in this pin? Great question. Not that far. This pin is... You know, I really enjoy like accomplishing things in pin, like an accomplishment-based pinball machines. Like, let me get to this wizard mode, let me get to that wizard mode, and far. I have not. There's really 2 wizard modes that I think I could achieve. One is the tour wizard mode. So once you, like, I'm in a tour multi-ball right now. So once I get through this one, I could start working towards another one. And if you get through all 4, there's a, I think that's World Tour. I don't know. There's a wizard mode there. And then, well, that all just came falling apart. And then there's a wizard mode once you get 5 records on 5 songs. There's a wizard mode. And then when you get 5 records on all 10 songs, there's a wizard mode. And then if you got platinum on all 10 songs, there's a whole nother wizard mode. Like, that's never gonna happen. So there's a lot is the answer. There's a lot in this game that I have not experienced. There we go. So let's get this ramp going. So the green arrows are showing me what I have to do to get my tour multi-ball going. So I need 3 more ramps, 2 more ramps, 1 more ramp. There we go. Now I just need switches. So the pops is not a bad spot. Ah, hold on. Let's get control here. I've got a good 6 times. 6 times. This is good. This is when I should be hitting shots. Get control of the ball. Like, that shot's 9 million points. And I'm wasting my multiplier. There we go. That helps. There's the 13 million point shot. There we go. Get that going. So we got, that gave me another 15 seconds for me to still miss shots. Come on. There's a shot. There we go, multi-ball. Let's try to use this while I still have some multiplier here. 200, yep. Things are blowing up, or we're blowing up. All because of those upper flipper shots. Those upper flipper shots are huge. Was that the ball save? The reason I got all three of these back? If I can get another multiplier. There we go. There we go. Just 1.7 times, so nothing crazy. I'm at 6, so I could change songs here. But I really should focus on shots, which I'm not. So good at blowing these huge multiplier moments. I would like to change songs. If I could change that sooner than later, that would be amazing. But it's a hard shot. Let's start another tour mode, so I can't change songs now. Extra balls lit, that would be good. My second tour though, that's good. Extra ball. This tour is all about ramps that I'm not hitting right now. There we go. There's another playfield multiplier. Seconds. Here we got a shot. Three, two, one. There goes my multiplier. There we go. There we go. Just keep hitting shots. The more shots I hit, the more records I'm getting. There we go. I need to hit this right ramp 2 times to get a tour going. That's totally missed, but I'll take that. No, that's a bummer. I start another super mode. That was a decent ball right there. That was a decent ball. How many? So I have 5 there, 5 there, 5 there. So I've completed 3. Let's complete 4. Then I have 1 more I've got to do. Let's have 2. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's 4. Got 5. Oh, it just changed the song for me. I got my 5 though. So if I can get 5 in this, we'll have our little mini wizard mode. Any experience on crimping Molex? Yes, lots of experience. I have crimped a lot of Molex. What are you working on? Lethal weapon still? Come on. Come on. Literally trying to get that. Let's get this shot here. No. Yeah, everything works, but the GI. I have not hit a single. There we go. Oh, that's right. I hit that at the wrong time. That works good. Need to hit the right ramp. Get up there. Can I hit this right ramp, please? There we go. Now, start ripping the middle. Jeez. I think there's a time before they reset. No! Come on, 4 more records on this. Yeah, everything works with the GI, and I have to redo a power plug. It's a 7-pin Molex. Yep. Just get the right crimper things. I can show you the pair I have. Watch, there's plenty of videos out there that show how to do it. Maybe this was a hard song to try to get 5 records on. It'd be really good to get my extra ball. There's that shot. Freaking love it. No, that was supposed to bounce. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I would recommend if you don't have one of these. Get them on Amazon, and I've spent a lot of time on this guy with this guy. All right, who was the last person to do anything? Scotty was the last follow. So let's give this to him. Dang, I felt like I was close to... That ain't it. Nice. Does the pitch matter? Some connectors say 2.5 pitch and the other 2.0. Yes. Yes, they definitely do. I think 2.5 is what you want. I have a whole bag here. It depends on what your connector looks like, or what size. Alright, here we go. So here's my... Yeah, so here's my bag of stuff. So you said it's a 7-pin? Yeah. 2.5, that's the big stuff. Because like all of these connectors that I have, That would be 1.56 connector. Don't panic. How you doing? How you doing, George? Yeah, does it look like this? Like, is it about that size, or is it a big honking connector? Because most pinball connectors... What's happening, Joel? Craig, bye-bye. How you doing, buddy? I'm in Discord if either of you guys want to hop on. You're welcome to, but most pinball connectors are 0.156 pitch. And then... So you buy these, and you buy... I definitely recommend replacing the actual... Okay, I'll come on a few. Sounds good. The header pins. So I recommend buying some of these. Is this what yours looks like, Ramrod? Yeah, that size. Okay, yeah. So I recommend you buy these in like 25, and then you just cut it to the length you want. So that would be 0.156, 24 position male connector. Like these I got from Marco. Some Marco Specialties. So you buy some of those. And then you buy some of these, and you can buy the big ones. So this is 20, or you can buy specific sizes. And then the last thing you have to buy are these little connectors. And the little connectors depend on the size of the wire that you're using. So for GI, you're probably going to want the bigger ones. So these crimp ends, I think it's like Triflex or something. Like Marcos has them, Pinball Life, they all have them. But you get these little connectors. Open mic night, yeah, if you want to hop in. Ooh, somebody hopped in. Who is this? There's
What's
Craig
going
Bobby.
on there, Joel?
What up? What up, what up, what up, what up?
Is anybody drunk here? Is anybody drunk?
No. Not like last night. That was something else.
What a performance that was. That was really something.
I just think what's funny is I hopped in, a few minutes after it started, and they were already there. They were already at that level. So
it was quite amazing.
Ian, if you have questions, man, just hit me up on Discord, and I can walk you through it. But I'll tell you, once you start replacing connectors, I mean that's one thing that's nice about the new Sterns. You really don't have to worry about that. I mean, Craig, your first game obviously was Avengers, so you've missed the joy of like learning pinball repair.
Yeah, I've done a few little mods, and I've gotten under the hood a bunch of times. Of course, my Subway mech was defective when I got mine, so that was my first little journey into repair. It wasn't much of a repair. We're talking about three. A clip and three screws.
Yeah.
But and you can see when you get under the hood of these modern games how modular Stern has made them. It's quite an engineering marvel, I think, when you get under there and start to look at how they're put together. It's like everything can be replaced on this thing. So for the most part,
Yeah, for sure. I think George is making excuses. He said it started at a brew house. What did he say? And just kept going to. Yeah. So you guys were already there before the stream started. Marv's here. How you doing, Travis? I'm old enough to remember the Craig Bobby Discgate. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Marv,
that was something.
I wish you would have been here for my last game. I think I had 3 super modes going. I'd hit that upper flipper 3 times. And the best part is when your multiplier's dying, and I just nail that flipper up there. It just it feels great. Feels great every time, every single time.
How are you liking Led Zeppelin? Are you getting in the groove of this thing?
Yeah. So okay. So here's full disclosure. So what was it? It was well over a month ago. Zach and I were discussing, whether or not I could, we were talking about streaming, and obviously he let me borrow Stranger Things initially because Turtles was so delayed. So because I had just got into streaming, and he said, hey, I kind of made a comment. I was like, well, if Turtles is going to be that delayed, do you have something else I can stream? So he let me stream Stranger Things. Well, I don't remember what it was. I returned Stranger Things, and he just was like, well, I got an Avengers here if you want to stream that. I mean, I was really surprised by him letting me do that. But after I sold Avengers for him, there was a local guy that bought it. I had no idea, like, if Zach was going to have me stream anything else for him. And I mean, I understand. For me to stream stuff for him, it costs him money because we're opening up a brand new game. So we were talking, and it's like, all right, well, if you're going to stream, you know, my games, would you mind streaming on Flippin' Out? And I was like, okay, let's figure that out. Let's figure out a system that makes sense for us. And once he said that, he's like, okay, well, what do you want to stream? Like, he just was very open about it. He's like, this is what I have. I have a Turtles Pro in stock. You already own it. I have Avengers Pro in stock. You've already played it. I have Avengers Premium in stock. I have Turtles Premium in stock. And then he goes, and then I have Led Zeppelin. So, you know, in my mind, it's like, I've already played all these games. The only game I haven't played is Led Zeppelin, and I was curious about Avengers and Turtles Premium just to, like, compare. I'm like, you know what? I've already played the heck out of those games. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when Led Zeppelin came out, I wasn't super excited about it. It's just not a band I love. I was like, you know what? It'll be good for me and for, you know, the PIAs and stuff for me to have some experience on this game. So I kind of reluctantly took it. That sounds really lame for somebody to be like reluctant to borrow a pinball machine. But when I first got it, my initial impressions were like, wow, there's a lot of open playfield. That was my initial impression. But then there was something about the code where you really are rocking out to the songs, like, and that's what I realized was after coming off of Avengers, which was like a kind of a mental workout. This game was super refreshing because just hit the flashing shot. That's it. Like, there's no, like, you could just focus on that and enjoy the game. And so I just started doing that, and my enjoyment of the game slowly grew. And then now, the fact that I've actually started to find some of these shots, and the fact that I got the Expression Light Kit to put in this, like, the Expression Light Kit has done some huge things. Like, the Expression Light Kit, I really, really, really hope that becomes a standard moving forward. Like, it's a game changer in my opinion. Even hits Urban Target with the lower right flipper. Marv, you're gonna realize very quickly, like, that is my shot. Like, the Herman target is my shot. I got it down. So I would say at this point, I'm actually, like, thoroughly enjoying Led Zeppelin. I look forward to playing it. It's a fun, challenging game. It's very different from games that I normally play, but it's a lot of fun, like a lot of fun. And if you're a Led Zeppelin fan, I think you could really enjoy this game. So I don't know. That was a long-winded answer. Headed to bed early tonight. Hey, Travis, appreciate you, buddy.
He's got a tournament on Friday.
Hey, there you go. Let me hit that shot for you on your way out.
Keep practicing.
Yeah.
You're heading into a shitstorm.
Gotta conserve my energy before Pinskins. I'm excited about Pinskins. I really am. Let me hit this shot one more time for Travis. Oh, I hit the middle ramp with the right flipper. Like, that happened. They advertised that you can hit that middle ramp from the right flipper, and I always thought that was bull. I have never actually hit it until right there. That's crazy. That I'm gonna wrap. What do we got here? I'm gonna wrap Raymond, Colin, and Luke into a cocoon of horror. Dude, I can't wait. That would be so great if Travis, if you just, like, dominate that tournament.
Well, we'll be rooting for you.
Yeah. I hit that.
Go kick some butt.
Where was that? 37 minutes. I gotta find that back because I actually hit the center ramp from the upper flipper, which made me feel really good.
I think George is on. George, are you on with us?
I am.
What up, George?
Not sure
how you
that
feeling
my sound
tonight?
quality is going to be good enough.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, wow. Okay, good.
As it cuts.
Just finally starting to recover.
As the sound quality is actually cutting out. George, are you at home? Or no? You're still on the road. Push that shot.
Nope, still on the road.
Yeah.
How many hours do you guys live apart from each other?
I guess it's probably like 30, I think. I normally live in Colorado.
Oh, you're talking... No, Craig, you're asking about him and Fliptronic, right?
Yeah, sorry, I meant
You and Fliptronic is what didn't they say it's like a 14-hour drive?
That's right, yeah, it was 13 or 14. That's my bad.
But you flew.
Yeah, that's all.
You flew this time.
Yep, I flew, and then and they're either flying or driving out. I don't know exactly what's happening, but they're coming out by me at the end of April.
Oh, nice.
That'll be cool. I'm jealous of that. It's funny
Yeah.
because I'm jealous. Part of me thinks that you guys actually live near each other.
That's what I thought too.
And no, like 14 hours is not near each other. I mean, Craig, you to me is maybe 14 hours.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah, but no, it's that's commitment. I mean, good for them for making that type of trek up to your place.
Yeah, and vice versa. That's great. Well, it was a lot of fun last night, George.
it's
You guys
super
put
fun.
on a great show.
It's funny, I don't remember a lot of the show last night, if I'm being completely honest.
I did not have. I only watched maybe 15 minutes of it, and I think I watched, George, the first game that you had on Tron, and your 3 balls were gone within like 2 minutes, and it was like, huh, he's normal. Like he can have bad games, you know. But obviously you just hadn't found your shots because it sounds like you got to the end of the game like later on in the night or something. So that made me
No, played all night.
yeah.
Jordan had the game to 10 balls.
Oh, that's how you got to the end of the game? Gotcha.
Yeah,
Well, why
yeah.
not?
We just rotated ball by ball and trying to get to see a simulation so that we could show off
The code.
the
Did you
code
get
that
did you get all the way to the
that
end?
Scott had put in. Oh, well, I mean, in the 10-ball game,
Yeah.
it to the simulation, and that was it.
Nice. Yeah, Scott's code was pretty incredible. I mean, that guy just continues to amaze me with what he can do in the world of music and coding, and yeah, that's awesome that he can
is pretty
even
incredible.
Pin browser can make some pretty amazing stuff.
Shoot the ball.
Yeah, yesterday was a ton of fun, at least from the parts that I can remember.
And then you had to I'm assuming you stayed the night, but you had to work today.
Oh yeah. So I crashed there. Jordan was amazing, putting me up, got me a room, set me up with my own bathroom, and that was needed a lot. I drank way too much yesterday. That's unfortunately what happens when you travel and you don't eat, and then some really cool people take you to. We ended up going to Meridian Hive first thing, which is that meadery slash they make like a mead beer that I've been drinking a ton of recently because it typically doesn't give me a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's honey based as opposed to like wheat or other things based, and that was awesome because their tap room was closed. So I called and asked if we could get a private tour.
Oh wow.
And that I'd like to record it. So I have a whole bunch of B-roll, which is funny considering they're meadery. But I have a whole bunch of footage I got to put together of Becca, Jordan, and me and their marketing manager, and then the owner kind of walking around talking about beer.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And then Becca and Jordan took me to their, I'm guessing like 2 favorite local places. And at that point, but like the first place was pretty good. I had a couple of beers there, and but still hadn't eaten anything. And then they took me to the second one, and there was nobody there but us. And apparently, rather than buying gear, you buy a wrist, like a sticker or a bracelet,
Okay.
and they draw on the bracelet until they like cover the bracelet in X's, and then you're cut off, and then you get to take a glass home, like you survived the bracelet wars or something, and just got smashed there once again. Needed food and coffee. Which is why I was so excited to get Starbucks delivered last night.
The coffee and the pizza, when that's what I saw. The bacon pepperoni or the bacon pineapple pizza or pepperoni pineapple. I don't remember, but you and Becca were destroying it.
I remember.
What I think's funny is when I tuned in, you were actually kind of quiet. Becca was not. Becca was loving life. And then Jordan, I don't know how intoxicated he was, because he seemed like he wasn't. He was in like business mode. He
wasn't at all.
Yeah, it's like I got to make sure this stream looks good, and so here he is like trying to work on the stream and the sound and testing this and testing that. So it was just funny seeing like how focused he was on getting that right, and you're just kind of hanging out, eating pizza, drinking your coffee, and Becca's just like all over the place. it was pretty awesome.
Oh,
it was
really
great.
funny.
It was a really fun day.
I don't doubt it.
Now, did a cake show up later, George? Because I think Becca was talking about a cake or something like that, right?
Oh my God, was there a cake?
No,
I don't know, because
I think the cake she's talking about is I think she got a custom cake made for their streaming anniversary, which is, I don't know when that is.
Right, that is next week. They hit 1 year of streaming.
Okay, I thought that was yesterday.
No.
Okay.
No, but I'm excited.
That's still to come. Jeez, what's gonna happen then?
Right?
Well, Becca said she'll drink like that once a quarter, I think is what I heard. Once a quarter or once every 6 months. So
once every pandemic.
We should make her stream like that once, or do that once every new pin. So that way, every time Jordan trades or something, she's like screwed.
Well, and that's why she's coming out to Colorado, is to pick up Game of Thrones from the Pinsomniac.
I've never had this. That ball is stuck under a spinner.
Oh
yeah, it's just wedged in there.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
That spinner, right there. That's
Joel,
crazy.
I gotta say, the expression lighting system looks amazing.
It
on
really.
your stream.
I'm gonna tilt. Yeah, that's funny. I've never had a spinner that was like stuck. Yeah, so I actually have like normally have those fake pin stadiums on my game. I have those off because they were like interfering with this. And but yeah, the expression, I'm telling you, I know when co-op came out for Turtles, they're like, maybe Stern's gonna have co-op on every game from here on out, and then it obviously hasn't happened. This doesn't have co-op. Avengers didn't have co-op. And then the UV light kit was Stranger Things. It doesn't make sense for that to be on every game, even though I think it adds a ton. Like, it's a really cool interactive thing. But the expression lighting kit, I mean, you'll see the way that it interacts. I mean, it really is rocking out to the song. But I still think Stern's creative enough that they could incorporate. Like, I do think they could make this a standard thing in their games going forward. Because I think it really changes the feel of different modes. And, yeah. Like, could you imagine this in Avengers when you're fighting the different things? Like, you could have bigger explosions, bigger moments, bigger hits. I just think it really could add a ton. What up, Steve? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, the expression light kit, I am all about it, but I really hope. I don't know how Stern works. I don't know if this is something that like Steve envisions. Steve, holy cow, why can I not say his full name? Steve Ritchie. I don't know if Steve Ritchie was like, this is my baby, him and Tim figured this out, or if and it was just a one-off thing, or if this is something they're gonna really start putting in new games. I don't know. I can only hope, because I think it. Oh, this is what's funny. When that spinner gets stuck, look, I could sit here and I could just get the high score from flipping. because it's right on that switch. So that little shake just rack up that score, 1,000 points at a time.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, all I have to do is hit it once, and then it's good. There we go. Now I'm good.
Just imagining putting up a couple billion.
Yeah, let's watch me do
you
this.
just sitting there hitting the left flipper all night. On stream, you did it.
Yeah, I got 1 billion. I'm the best. Ray Day, suck it. Yep, that's what I do. Did you install the new code that dropped a few hours? I did. That's why I was a little late. My stream started about 15 minutes late because they had to release new code today. So, yeah. So yeah, it looks like the new code that was released today for this just added. Apparently, there was some sort of like restart loop glitch thing. I don't think it did much. So
yeah, I wondered. I figured with them releasing it so soon, there must be a glitch, something they're trying to correct.
Yeah, patch. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for letting me hang out. I'm gonna actually try and go to sleep.
Dude, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you at all.
George.
I appreciate you hopping on, George. Good hearing from you.
Awesome. See you guys.
Yep, see you, buddy.
Have a good one.
I gotta give him a lot of props. I'm telling you, he literally.
Oh, he's a trooper.
He did dude, I love that shot. I love that shot. I'm telling you, he did a podcast with me two nights ago. So that was an hour and a half of his time, and then he obviously did the entire stream with Fliptronic last night. So that's awesome.
He's a workhorse.
Nice. Did you do anything special for Zach's B-Day? No. We just basically just all wished him a happy birthday, and I think just left him alone.
That's right.
That was about it.
Like, I don't want to talk about pinball on my birthday.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming he worked. So I know Zach now. He's a distributor, obviously, but he is more like he does his psychiatry thing only once a week now.
Yeah, no, he's full time into the flipping out. No, he's gone big or go big or go home time.
I mean, I get it. It's if he was trying to I think he said before, here he is seeing patients, and between patients, he's answering phone calls and emails,
trying to order toppers.
Oh my goodness! I just missed 3 balls.
Tell us how you really feel, and then, God damn it, I can't get that Ninja Turtles topper.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine the number of calls he gets for, he shared that on TPN the pinball show the other day. That guy out in California whose game has a little bubble on it, and it's like,
yeah.
All right, you're my distributor. What are you gonna do about it? That kind of thing. So
I bet there's a lot of that. There's a lot.
Yeah. So you're just still cranking through Avengers these days, huh?
Still loving that game. I'm telling you, I keep waiting to get sick of it, but honestly, it's still got me hooked. It's quite something.
Do you have a favorite shot or moment or anything like that?
I really love hitting that. Of course I've got the premium, so I love hitting that Captain Marvel loop.
Yeah.
To me, that is the funnest shot in the game. But honestly, all the shots are so fun to hit once you get rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
And I got into a game the other night where I thought this game is so frustrating because you reach points in it where you're like, okay, this is my breakthrough moment, right? We've got. You're in line for a GC and you think, okay, this is it. Now going forward, I'm going to achieve this every single time I play. and it's like, no. Which keeps me wanting to play it again because I'm like, damn it, how come I can't get there again? So it's a lot of fun. I'm just enjoying the heck out of it, and I got another mod from Measle Mods that came in. This time, this is the anti-stuck ball mod, which is a little plastic sandwich, I guess. It sandwiches between the top left bumper and keeps that ball out of the out of that left scoop. You know, yeah.
I just had a 8.9 times multiplier
Ooh,
that I just wasted. Steve, top tier. Yes, Zach is a psychologist, right? It's a psychiatrist or psychologist. He's one of those.
I think he's a psychologist.
I think he's actually. I mean, is he technically a doctor? Like, or he has his doctorate?
No,
right?
I don't. I don't
Thought I
know
heard.
if he's
Yeah, so that's why when Zach does those things on his show of like, tell me how you feel. You know, you're sitting in my chair, and you know that's he's tapping into.
He's analyzing all of us. He's analyzing all of us.
Yeah, I can only imagine what he's diagnosed Dennis with. You know, all the hours talking to Dennis.
He's gonna have to see a psychologist himself soon.
Yeah. I love Dennis. I don't know if you saw that on the.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
I you know, he amazes me actually. He's got quite the mind, and quite. I love when he goes on, you know, and you never know when he's gonna do it, but you'll say something, and all of a sudden he'll he'll just pump out a huge volume of text.
Oh yeah, he knows. Yeah, he's
and it's all really intelligent. You know, like he's very. All his arguments and his thoughts are very well
spoken.
Well spoken. Yeah.
Mervin, how you doing, buddy? Glad you're here tonight. No, he's not a medical doctor. That's a psychiatrist. So not a psychiatrist. So he's a psychologist. But I know he said his doctorate. So that's the question: is technically is he a? He's not a doctor, but does he have his doctorate? I don't know.
Is the doctor in the house?
Yeah, I don't know. But it's what I will say, and maybe this is mean, but he's actually smarter than I think he comes off to be. If that makes sense. Professionally, I think Zach is actually a pretty bright dude. That sounds terrible because it makes it seem like he's not.
Oh, he's a bright guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, psychiatrists can give prescriptions for medications. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what he is, but I know apparently
I'm sure he'd love to prescribe a bunch of people in this hobby some meds.
Yeah. All I know is you know, it's crazy to think that because he's been in the hobby like 5 years, I think. So for him to do all the schooling that he did, I mean, I think he was quite successful at his job. And now to transition into becoming essentially a full-time distributor, I mean, that's some commitment with your hobby, you know, with your passion.
Yep. Yeah, and his wife's involved too now, so it's it's a family affair, as they say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, I think
according to my wife, everyone in this hobby is a dumbass. Yeah. I mean, we really the people in this hobby just really enjoy like toys, if that makes sense. I don't know. We
like flashing lights, I think.
But it's funny. I mean, around where I live, I have people that fly by me in Audis and like really expensive cars and Teslas and huge trucks, and it's just like, all right, those people, they have whatever $80,000 to $100,000 in their car, and that's what they're all about, Maybe, and yet I understand that there are people in this hobby that have, easy have $100,000 worth of pinball machines in their basement, and they may drive a Honda Civic, or they may not. They may also have a huge car that they drive. I mean, at the end of the day, I think everybody has their hobbies, everybody has their passions.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
When did Stern give you your replacement piece that you were missing with the left side going?
It was actually straight from Zach. I let Zach know. Only cars depreciated is a lot higher. Absolutely. Like, that's the one thing that I know. Like, I have a buddy of mine who he owns, I think, every motorized vehicle. Like, he has a motorcycle, he has a Jeep, he has a big truck, like, he has a Ski-Doo, he has a four-wheeler. I mean, that's just what he's into. But I understand, like, all those things he's bought used and fixed up, and I mean, he's been smart with his purchases, but I also know, like, if he had to cash out or sell any of those, I doubt he'd make... Like, that's the one thing that's nice about pinball, is you could pretty much sell it. Or like Steve, in your case, your arcade machines too. You could probably sell everything you have and get almost all your money back, if not all of it back. We're pretty close to it. So that's what I like, is I don't know. I don't feel like my collection down here, I don't feel like I've wasted any money because I know if I needed to sell it, I could get it back. What did you ask, Craig? Sorry, you asked a good question.
I can't remember what I was asking. Oh, I was just asking if you got your part because you were last week.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So Zach, I mean,
you were half expression lighted.
Yeah. So last Thursday after I installed it, and I mean, he knew it and saw it, and the very next day, he's like, "All right, I opened up another kit. It looks like both parts are in this kit. So what do you need? You know?" And he mailed it out to me on that Friday, and I got it. I got it on Sunday. So
nice.
So now Zach is the one having to argue it with. Whoa, what do we got? Hypercoaster. What happened here? Let me catch the ball here. Hypercoaster, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 4 months in a row. Really appreciate that. Thanks a bunch. Really, thank you. Thank you a ton for the support. Easily I can make my bank on vids plus money I made from Hollywood. I'm up 15K. Oh, the money you made. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not a bad hobby. I mean, I don't know. That's the challenge, though. It's a big investment to get into this hobby, but the reality is, once you're in, you can move that money around a lot. Like on the podcast that I just had with George, you know, like he's had 34 games in like 3 years.
Wow.
But yet, like, I doubt he's down money, you know? Almost every one of the games that he's either sold it and basically got his money out of it or traded it. And when you trade, you're really not losing any money. So, I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, that's a pretty cool thing. There's not, unless you start leasing cars, I mean, and if you lease cars, you're going to lose money. But, yeah, I don't know any other hobby that kind of lets you play, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to lose a ton of money in this hobby right now. That's for sure.
Well, with the demand the way it is right now, yeah, it would be. Yeah, there's quite a demand for pinball. Ah, that sucked.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was not my best.
Well, hey Joel, I'm probably gonna jump off too. Thanks so much for having me on here for
for
a little while.
I like leaving it open. Leaving it open, and if people can hop in and say, "Hey, I'm all for it," why not? But appreciate it, Craig.
It's always a ton of fun to come on and chat and see what's going on. And this game looks like a ton of fun. I gotta say that the colors are fantastic on it.
I would, you know, this is the Pro, but adding the expression lights really make it feel much more towards the premium.
Yeah.
So really the only thing this is missing that the premium has is that thing in the middle. And that does add another multi-ball, and it does add another shot. So is that worth whatever, $2,000 extra? I don't know, but I definitely think a premium on this would be a blast. So I don't know. It's a fun game. It's definitely more enjoyable than people are giving it credit for. But all right. Well, you have a good night, Craig. Good talking to you, buddy.
Fantastic, Joel. Thanks so much. Chat soon.
Yep. So,
take care.
What is this? So Stern should be releasing a new game in the next 2 weeks. I mean, I'm eager to see what they have. And Tommy, yeah, the ramp on the third flipper, yeah, they do. What I will say though is I hit that. If you're watching me stream, apparently I hit that upper shot like way more than most people, and you'll see how infrequently I hit that shot. So the fact that I hit that upper flipper shot so rarely, I mean, yes, the ramp is another thing, but I don't think I just don't think that ramp is really, like, that's not the thing you're gonna miss. I think people are used to Steve Ritchie games having a lot of flow, and so they're thinking like left orbit, upper loop, comes down, hits that, boom, and no, I mean that shot is a very, very infrequent shot. Very, very infrequent shot. I mean, let me just see how many times I can try to hit that in like one setting. I mean, I swing for it every single time I go up there. Can't even hit the orbit. So left orbit to, nope. Like it is not an easy shot at all. Oh, garbage. We'll restart that. Tommy, have you played? I don't know of any location here in Indy that has one of these. But wouldn't the ramp be more satisfying? Yes. I mean, I think it would. What I will tell you is when you hit that stand-up target, they do turn on a ball save timer down here because just the way that shot is laid out, if you hit that, the chance of it draining is pretty high. So would it be more satisfying to kind of loop around and just have a safe feed to the flipper? Yes, it would. But I will tell you, it's still a very satisfying shot, even without the ramp. Like, it's absolutely my favorite part of the game. Like, and maybe it's just because when I've had competitive, like high-end competitive players like Raymond Davidson and Mark Travis Muri and others watch me play this, and they're annoyed that I'm hitting it as often as I am because the way it's coded, it adds a lot of there's a lot of benefit. So if you can hit that shot consistently, you can really blow up the game like that. Like, I don't know why I can hit that shot consistently. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. The timing just feels good to me. But me hitting that started a super mode. So the super mode I have going is actually this, the orbit shot. And the bigger thing is when I get into my combo shot, it added extra time. And that's the main thing. Like, you can really manipulate these combos to give you some crazy multipliers. And if you time starting the multiplier right with certain parts of the song, and the fact that by hitting that shot it added 15 more seconds, I mean that shot can be super beneficial. So now that I have super spinner going, I'm gonna miss the shot. Yeah, totally. Bill from Memphis, how you doing? Plus you get an extra ball if you hit the shot 10 times. I know, yeah, it's a super valuable shot. I love the stand-up target train wreck shot equivalent on Adams, but I think that's the sound and length of it. Yeah, it's I mean, it's awesome. I think it's initially I was like, this shot is so hard to hit that it's supposed to be a special moment. Luckily none of the song, like, I don't know, nothing is coded in the game where it's like, okay, for me to beat this mode I have to hit that shot. Instead it's just like, okay, if you can hit this shot, it's going to benefit you. And for whatever reason, I can hit the shot more than most. But I will tell you, the shots that feel good, I mean, this center ramp shot, this shot is quite enjoyable from the left flipper, that you can just link these together. I do enjoy that right ramp shot, even though it's very difficult from this left flipper. But I don't, and the way the game is coded, it definitely makes you hit all the shots in the game. So I think the middle of the playfield kind of looks and feels a little barren, but yet it's not like you're only focusing on one thing. What's your GC score now? I will look. It's decent, but it's not like, I've seen people on Pinside that are owners of this game that they're at like trillions or billions of points, and it all comes down to these combo shots. So I have like a 3-way combo going right now. Well, it just ended. Nope. There we go. 4-way combo. And it just ended on one of the targets. So they like sit here and just like, so if you don't know the game, these left 2 targets are that one. The LED targets are this one. Those targets are that one, and then the rock targets are that one. And you want to build all 4 up in unison. So right now I have 1, 1.3, 1.6, and 1.3, so they're all multiplying together. So every time you're hitting combos, it's going to add that to whichever ramp you end on. So there we go. So I just ended it on a ramp. And yeah, so it adds a ton, and then when you actually start your multiplier here, well, I can't start my multiplier until I hit that K. So some people just try to continue to hit targets until their multiplier is something absurd, and then they start it in a. So now I can start my multiplier. So I got to hit the Icarus target. There we go. So I have a 4.1 times multiplier going. And this is the time to, if I can sit here and actually hit shots, this is when the shots are worse than points. So that's where if you can time this type of multi-ball plus multiplier situation, you could really blow the game up. And unfortunately, I mean, that's what separates, like, the really competitive guys with me. I can understand the code and I can enjoy hitting the shots, but putting it all together is a different story. Here's a new song. I can get into a multi-ball if I hit the scoop. But I don't know, what I like about the game is I'm just constantly looking at what do I need to hit. You know, my flashing shot right now is this left ramp, so that's what I'm aiming for. And as soon as you hear the guitar strum, all the shots are gonna light. Come on. Nope. Still that left ramp, and I'm just missing it. What do we got here? Whoa, Kurtz! Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. So I know as this song goes on, wow, that's 2 subs in like 5 minutes. Thank you guys. Thank you. For real. Thank you for the support there. That was ball figure. Alright, let's look at my Kurtz. Krantz. Krantz? That's right. Krantz. Kurtz? Yeah. Krantz. Thank you. Shoot again. Here we go. So we got to get back in here. So my multiplier is ready. So if I hit the Icarus target, it'll start it. There we go. So that just started. So 1.4. So nothing huge. If I can hit the left scoop within the next... Nope. There we go. Get my multiple going here. Krantz, you remember how to say my name? Yes. It's a challenge. How you doing tonight, buddy? See, I wish I would have at the beginning of that multiplier. Oh wow, I just let that ball literally roll off my flipper. I'm doing good. Good. Where are you located again? Is everybody's work and family life going all right? Or has anybody got their shot recently? I don't know. That really took me out last week, but I'm feeling great this week. See, I'm not hitting anything. New York. Like in the city or the country? Country. The county, like. Alright, I think that was the game. So not huge. Alright, so let's check GC here. Bill from Memphis. My GC. Come on. Queens! Nice! Alright. LOL city or state. That would be a good way to say it. Grand Champ, 459. So not, I mean, I don't know. I feel pretty good about it, but I don't know if that's actually good. Let's beat it though. Let's beat it right here.
Let's get this tour started.
It's all about getting.
Choose your song.
Yeah, basically what I've realized is if I can just keep hitting my stand-up targets, it always ends up being this one last. Are you going to go for the Bellycam GoPro? I've thought about it. I don't know. I mean, on this game, it would show off the expression lighting really well. I've just, the more that I watch streams that have it, I don't find myself watching that camera that often. So, as cool as it adds, I don't know how often it's getting looked at. Have you gotten to the multi-ball you get after completing 5 songs? I have not. I literally, at the beginning of this stream, was like 3 records away from doing it. So, that would be awesome. I remember seeing the reveal of this game and thinking it was the coolest thing ever until I saw Guns N' Roses. Mothership, yeah. The expression lighting is awesome. Like, all I can hope is that, like, it is legit awesome. And all I can hope is that this is a new thing in Stern games. Like, if the next pinball machine comes out and it doesn't have it, I will legit be bummed because it's so great. Like, I know Eric with JJP is going to have the hot rails in every one of his games moving forward, as he should. I think it's an awesome feature that should become a standard thing. Blue Jays beat. Oh, nice. We got some smack talk going on here. But yeah, the expression lighting is legit. Like, yeah. So that's all I hope. We'll know more whenever they release the next game. I don't do sports. That's a fair. So Krantz, do you have like, you said you're in Queens? Do you have many do you have any machines in your place, or because I know like Steve Top Tier, you're in like an apartment, but you have machines in your area. I'm just curious how having machines in an apartment works with sound and whatnot. Come on. 5 machines, 4 arcades, and 1 more coming. Yeah. So how do you like, do your neighbors get pissed or no? Do you have any strategy for competing with 5 songs? Me personally, not really. I've been picking this song a lot because I know it has a lot of the shots that I don't know, I've scored high on this song. There are definitely songs that are fast, so they have a lot more shots lit. Like Communication Breakdown is just a fun song. It's just a fun song to play. But this, you can tell it's like my middle shot's open, and then some outside shots are open, and the middle shot's open again. So I don't know. I don't personally have a good strategy. I don't have any pins. Planning to move to Jersey, make the coolest man cave in the basement. Do it, man. I love my basement. I'm still in the process of finishing it. It takes a lot of time. I just turned the sound down and play from 10 to 11 to 8. Nice. That's great. Good for you, man. The V-Pin has hold me over. The V-Pin is one of those things that I have really considered. And the only reason I have it is because I already have too many projects on my plate. Like, fixing the basement and 2 kids, and just, I already have another, arcade cabinet I'm trying to get finished for my parents. And I made a super awesome main machine. This was like 4 years ago. I mean, it was awesome. It had everything. The buttons themselves changed depending on the game. The joystick had a servo in it, would change depending on the game. I mean, I spent hours and hours and hours getting everything I wanted in that game and getting it to play the way I wanted it to. And what I realized is after I had done all that, I wasn't playing the game that much. I just wasn't playing the games. So being that I've gone through all of Hyperspin and all that, and realizing how obsessive you can get over collecting games, that's my worry with the V-Pin. That I would focus more on getting all the assets instead of actually playing it. So I'm hoping, but boy, have I thought about it. Boy, have I thought about it. Okay, let's see if I can change songs here. Some guy announced he's working on Batman 66. I mean, I think that's pretty slick. Obviously, I think it would be an awesome way to play some of the old games, so that, you know, some of these games that people talk about, where it's like, man, it would be really nice to, you know, I haven't spent a ton of time on whatever Creatures of the Black Lagoon or Monster Bash, so let me fire that up and play it for half an hour, so I actually feel like I have a little more experience too. Like, people really speak up the game roller games. It's like, I would love to fire roller games up on a V-Pin. I'm redoing my MAME setup, doing Launchbox, Big Box Base, so far pretty easy. Joe, I've heard really good things about Big Box. Like, really good things, so I don't blame you at all. Too many games on a MAME can just be overwhelming, then you don't want to play. I know. What I hated about having too many games on my MAME machine was when friends or family would come over, they really weren't playing it because just navigating through the system, that was like daunting. But then when I've had more simplistic arcade cabinets that are either just one game or have like 5 games, I mean, they'll hop on that because the menu, they can just hop into a game. So totally understand. V-Pins are a great value and a great point of reference to test your machines and also learn. I'm with you, Steve. One thing I've really thought about is a virtual pin. Like, there are people that take an Oculus Quest, a headset, and they make like 12 inches of a pinball cabinet. And so they're playing in VR, but you have like a physical game to hold on to. And so I've thought about maybe that's the route I should go. So instead of actually building, like, there's a guy that I've seen on Facebook for weeks now. For $2,500, he's selling a virtual pin that obviously he had paid for, and it looks really nice. So it's basically more of like $2,500. I could be in on a decent V-Pin, and I know I'd probably start editing it and changing things. And I know you want the haptic feedback and all that, so I don't know. The modern Stern games I've seen are V-Pins are Guardians and Munsters. I know Ghostbusters is on there. That's awesome. Saul's here. Saul Hudson for life. How you doing? Wiffle Bat, how you doing tonight? Too many games? Yeah. Had Hyperspin for a while. Switched to Big Box. Much better experience. So I am all about the CRT monitor. I love them. But they're a huge pain in the butt. So my current main machine has a horizontal 25-inch CRT monitor. So I'm somewhat limited on what front end works really well with a CRT monitor. And it's JAMA. It's wired for JAMA. So right now it has an ARPICade. I've thought a while about putting an actual PC in it and getting the graphics card that I can do JAMA out, and then I can really tinker with it. But the reality is I have so many projects that it does what it needs me to do. I can do my Neo Geo games and Turtles and Simpsons and, you know, some of the basic stuff. You got a CRT in yours. Joe, do you have a video or anything like that of yours? I would love to check that out, because you have a main computer, and then like you have a computer in yours, and then you have, I'm assuming, like, what is it, the J-Pack or something from... How do you rate this Led Zeppelin pin? How do I rate it? Compared to what is kind of the... I think this game is a lot more fun. I'll send something on Discord tomorrow. Awesome. Thank you, Joe. I think this game is a lot more fun than people are saying it is. LOL, I just dropped off a CRT monitor my buddy to fix for another friend. He's going, CRT monitors are a pain in the butt, but I struggle playing, and maybe I'm just that guy, but I struggle playing the older games on an LCD. The reality is, if I'm going to play an older game on an LCD, I would rather just play it on my Nintendo Switch and go upstairs and sit on a couch. But if I'm going to be sitting directly in front of the monitor, I want to see those pixels. I don't know. That's just me, and that makes me sound like a snob. But that's just my view. With all that said, I've really been tempted by a Chulix, like a Chulix cabinet. But I know I'd once again be sitting, 6 inches away from an LCD. Yes, Joel, right on. Good for you. Yes, authentic all the way. Yeah, I'm with you. I have an LCD monitor with PC setup. I've been impressed with the scanline filters and bezel integration, but I do like a real nice CRT. So yeah, I had two Dynamo cabinets, 25-inch monitors. I had one vertical, I had one horizontal. I like shoot 'em ups, but the reality is, when I come down here to play games, I'm playing pinball. I rarely play that. The only time I play my main machine is with other people, like Simpsons, Turtles. Like my daughter likes playing those, or Neo Geo games. Like that's kind of all I play it for. So it does what I need it to do, but it is constantly something that I've thought about doing. My thing nowadays is playing FX3 tournaments on the Switch, then lose terribly, rinse, repeat. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. How do I rate this pin? This pin is better than people say it is. The code is actually pretty cool, but to be honest, why do I enjoy this pin? The expression lighting is incredible, and I just like the simplicity of. There are a lot of games like Avengers. Avengers was a game that I felt like I was constantly having to strategize. All I'm doing when I'm playing this game is I'm looking to see what shot's flashing, and the shot changes based on where you are in the song. So you kind of always have to be on your toes. Like, okay, my middle shot's lit right now, so I'm going to go for it. Let's go for this outer shot. But then as soon as the chorus comes, those shots aren't going to be lit anymore. Like, they're changing right now. My middle shot's lit again. So just like being on top of that, being on top of what's lit, what do I go for? I always go for that upper shot with that upper flipper, and I love it when I hit it. I don't know, there's just something about, like, I feel like this game is actually improving on my accuracy because it's constantly making you change what you need to hit, and the fact that the song is changing. That's garbage. The song is constantly going means you have to be like ready to play on the fly. I love it. Yeah. One of the best CRT repair sites. Yes, arcadecup.com. Definitely talk to him. He helped me out on one. Everyone I know sends their CRT boards to this guy, and more than one. I actually have a local guy that's super awesome to work with. There are some really good people out there. 100% agree with the summary. Underrated game for sure. Ron Paul, how you doing? Just good, fun, straightforward. Exactly. Like, this game, I know, like, my dad enjoyed playing this game more than, like, Deadpool, because it's music he likes. It's straightforward. Yeah, hit the flashing shot. Hit this left ramp 3 times, and you can be in a multi-ball, you know? And the light show is an awesome experience. So, I don't know. I like it. I'm actually really enjoying it. Bill, do you want to hear the strategy? Yes. Let's go. I will say next song, next time I drain, maybe we'll try your strategy. Let's see. Love how the combos actually reward you. 100%. Yeah, I mean, like, combos in Deadpool are pretty cool because every combo you get, you're working towards Mech Suit Multi-Ball. But the combos are a whole nother, like, between the combos and hitting that upper flipper shot, you can really do some cool things like that. I love that upper flipper shot. That's garbage. Why do I like Star Wars Home Edition more than the actual Star Wars pin? Krantz, I don't know. I haven't played the home pin yet, but I think I like the simplicity of the layout. The biggest thing that bothers me on the home pins is how tiny the screen is. Yeah. And it's, yeah. Father's Day's coming up, just saying buy it for him. Yeah, I don't quite have a salary that I can afford just buying my dad, you know, $6,000 toys. They have expressed interest in getting a pinball machine, but the reality is, if they were going to get a pinball machine, I bet they would be in at maybe like $2,000. So I think I could probably talk them into getting like a good System 11, like a Taxi or something like that. Maybe try to get a project and work on it. Try to teach him some stuff while we work on it, and then we'll start with that. Get him a more simplistic game with very clear-cut directions on what to do, and maybe once he hones in his flipper skills, then it would justify him maybe upgrading to something like this, for sure. All right, Bill, what do you got for me? So you start, like, because I know unless you change the song, once you get your 5 shots, then you can hit your lock shot to change the song manually. Otherwise, it goes song to song to song to song to song. So depending on the song you start on will greatly determine. Shortest songs first. Good Times, Bad Times, Communication Breakdown, Immigrant Song. Okay. So then you know pretty quick whether or not you're actually going to get your, like, you're on track to your 5 records. See? Like my middle thing's lit, but I love that. God, I love that shot. Oh, I got my super spinner going. There we go. There we go. There we go. That just ended my... Oh, God. Definitely thought I was saving that shot right there. Okay, let's see if we can get through good times, bad times here. Jeez, I cannot hit my middle shot all of a sudden. There we go. Still at 2. Three. Jeez, this may not happen. I've had some pretty quick terrains. We're gonna have a guitar solo coming up here soon, though. So I'm at 4. Okay, we're gonna have to restart that. Oh, never mind, we're good. Come on, there we go. Alright, so there's all 5. So now focus on getting out of the song. This is where you need to hit this right orbit shot, which is not an easy shot for me. I just haven't found it yet. Extra ball is good. And I did that whole song without perfect. Alright, so good times, bad times, so communication breakdown, there we go. Let's get into a multi-ball. No. Oh, that's it. It only has 4 songs. No. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 songs. But if you can get to 5, if you can get to 5 songs, 5 songs completed with 5 records, then you what am I doing here? There we go. There we go. I really need to get into a multi-ball. So I have 1 record. Come on. Stuck on the gate. Come on. Pop bumper, please. Please. There we go. I'm screwed now. I need to hit my ball save timer. 3, 4. I have 4 song shots. There's my 5th, and I failed. This pin is very much trying to be Guns N' Roses, but I don't mind. I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's also like, obviously the games were being developed at the same time. They are very different. I would say Guns N' Roses is a lot of multi-ball. There's a lot to Guns N' Roses. A lot. All right. I'm going to get back into that. Let's try. So let's do Immigrant Song first. Okay. Immigrant Song. We start on the left scoop and the right orbit. That's what I have to hit first. Or that's right. As the song goes on, the songs continue to come in. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I'm at 2 records. Still at 2. Still at 2. Okay, but all my shots are lit. Let's hit one of them now. There we go. 3.
Bonus multiplier increased.
Come on, that was trying to be the scoop shot. Avoid Cashmere. Yes, that's where I got screwed last time. I definitely started Cashmere, and that's where I needed 3. And I was just like, I've been playing this song for a while and still don't have my shots. Alright, so I'm 1. Okay, there's 5. Does that count? Can I change my song right now? That would be amazing if I can change my song. Yes. Let's go ahead and get back into this. Oh, dang it! How many wizard modes does the game have? The game has... There's this mystery wizard mode, then there's this top of charts and world tour. So kind of like 3. Go. Oh my goodness. I need 1 shot. Now we're gonna start a tour mode. I need 1 shot to the left ramp, which would be awesome right now. Oh my goodness! Just fumbling this away. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Go, 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 go. These all count, but this is not kind of wasting this song right now. Let's hit this left ramp here. Oh, that sucks. That sucked. I had a lot going. I blew through Immigrant Song. And here I am just sucking it up trying to get to a tour mode. There we go. That'll start me a wizard mode. Okay, let's see if we can hit our shots now. There's 4. 4 shots. Still at 4. Go with that ball save. That was too critical. Okay, I got my 5 shots. But I've got to get through this multi-ball. That's just going to change songs for me. So what song are we in right now? Whole lot of love. Nice, the new home of Pinball is Fame opens today. I was there for awesome. No, no. I started that multiple a little late because then I was stuck in it and it went to the next song. All right, we can do this.
Let's rock.
Okay, apparently we're
Choose your song.
restart. Okay. Good times, bad times, communication breakdown, everything's on.
Welcome.
What is going on?
Choose your song.
Let's just let it chill for a second.
Let's get this show.
It definitely thinks, oh, it's probably this. Yeah, it's the, okay. This is Cashmere, but it's my spinner. There we go. It was hitting the spinner, so it thought the ball was in play. Yeah, I went to the Pinball Hall of Fame like 2 years ago. Hey Joel, you said you grew up in Michigan State. What city did you guys? I was actually born in Indiana, and then I was in Midland, Michigan. It was like right there. I was in Midland, Michigan for until first grade. So not that long. And then I would say I was really born and raised in Indiana. Come on. There we go. I see. Yep. Boom, baby. Love it. Now one shot. Come on, hit the left ramp. See, my middle shot's available right now, and I need to hit it. There we go. I've yet to hit the left ramp once this game. Come on. Left ramp time. There it is. Still at 2. Right up the middle. There we go. 3. This is where I want to hit up the middle. Ah. Come on. No, let's restart real quick. We were doing all right, but I want to start with Immigrant Song. I did well with that.
Good times, communication, whole lot of love. Immigrant Song.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah. Gotta restart that. My headphones just turned off. It's funny, if the headphones, if they don't hear anything for 20 minutes, so no followers, subs, or anybody talking to me, normally I play just some very light music, they turn off, which I think is funny. Alright, there's a look. What music do you listen to? A little bit of everything. I don't listen to country, but I listen to some pretty hardcore music, like a lot of screaming. I do like a lot of electronica music. When I work, I listen to a lot of that type of stuff. And then the music in this game is very quiet. All right, I will turn it up. I mean, I can hear it plenty well, but I understand it's yeah. I will turn it up next ball. There's 2. Some rap. Alright, it's 2 still. 3. 4. This is a pro or premium. This is a pro with the expression lighting kit added to it, which is something that anybody can buy, which is awesome that they made it available to the game. The main way you're gonna tell the difference between the pro and the premium is the lack of the spinner that pops up in the middle, or the ramp. All right, we're gonna get our 5 here. Yeah, we got our 5, but I can't change the song right now. Or is it gonna let me? Can I change the song while I'm in Tour Multiball? It all came apart. So yes, now I can change my song. Alright. Let's crank it up a little bit. Can you hear it any better? Okay, so we're good with Immigrant Song. So let's go with
communication breakthrough.
There we go. Come on. I hate when I miss that. That left ramp. That should be a gimme from a cradle. That's 2 times. I think I only need... If the middle ramp is lit, I'm going for it. It's just too easy of a shot. Alright, left ramp. No. My extra ball's lit. That's tempting. Oh my goodness, hit the left ramp. There we go. I need to hit it one more time. So I got 2.6 times lit. This would be the time for me to be hitting the shots. There we go. 3 million shot. Oh, I can change my song. Ah. Alright. I think that's 2 songs I have. Not that many. But I want to change my song right here.
Good times, bad times.
Good times, bad times is a good one. Love it. No! Wow, just fumbled that apart. Let's get back in here. How's the new code? Fliptronic, Jordan, how you doing, buddy? The new code today is really no difference than last week. I think it was more like a bug fix kind of thing. But I really don't think I fully grasped the best time to use this band button. We're only at 3 for the song. I know if I'm about to drain, I want to use it right there. Yep. I brought that ball back. Still at only 3. Flip, flip, flip. Becca, how you guys feeling? Wow, that sucked. 4. Let's get our shots. Tired. Yeah, Jordan, I was saying earlier, George was on Discord, and there's my 5. Okay, let's change this song. That I think, you know, George was just kind of chilling. Becca was having a great time, but Jordan, I could tell early on, you know, you were stressing about, oh, I went to Good Times, Bad Times? I've already done this song. That sucks. It started it over. Can I not just change it? It'd be awesome to just be able to change it. Interesting. I already played this song. No stress, I lean into face palming for entertainment. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, it was just, it was with Scott, like, hey, your audio, like, you gotta get your audio fixed, and it's just like, I know when you're trying to stream and there's technical difficulties, like, it's a lot. So I totally get it, but I think you handled it well. Wow, it fell apart. Acting, yeah. That sucks. It went into that song. I already did that song. There's my guitar solo I'm not playing right now. Alright, so bummer. Okay. So to get to the first mini wizard mode, I need to complete 5 songs, and I've been trying to. Thankfully, you had 2 drunk people. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. There was plenty happening to keep people entertained, that's for sure. Oh, you got a correct expression light? Yeah, I got the left side. Alright, I think I'm going to do like one more game. I know it's after midnight here, and I've been on call this week, so that means I got to work an hour extra every day. So I'm pretty tired, but let's just blow one up. So let me not overthink this.
Travel on, rock and roll, trampled underfoot.
Yeah, the expression lighting kit is so good. Like it adds so much. Like as much as I love TNA and their light show, like that's what I love. I love seeing these games and the light show just continue to improve, like just add so much to the experience of the game. So all I hope is that CERN is smart enough to realize they really should add this on every single one of their games moving forward. What was that? Gimme? Is that Jimmy with a G? Gimme? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, buddy.
Bonus X increased.
I just don't know of a game that wouldn't benefit from having this expression lighting. Like for real. It's it adds a ton. What just happened here? NBA Bass Night? I don't please tell me if that's the right way to say that, but thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Deadpool is gone today. I know. How you feeling about it? I mean, Tron is a pretty amazing machine. Like I know I love Deadpool. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. But Deadpool for Tron, I mean, pretty huge. Bass Night. Tron is great. I just want both. Yeah. You're the first person to say it right. What? Bass Night? What how am I saying it the right way? You missed Deadpool already? Deadpool is a great game. I mean, Jordan, though, you could absolutely sell 1 or 2 more of your things, and you could have Deadpool back in a second. So, back in Jordan. I need to sell a few. I mean, yeah, like your Pinbot 2.0, or not Pinbot, but like Bride of Pinbot. Like, boom, you sell that. You sell your, what is it, Aptor, whatever it is. You know, you've got a few you could sell, and boom, you could get a brand new Deadpool. You'd be back in business, baby. Just don't sell TNA, man. I'll tell you right now, if you sell it, you'll regret it. Man, we got some tough names. Asperdank? That's what it looks like. Asperdank. Thank you for the follow. Bass Night, or I think that's. Am I saying that right? Bass Night? I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah. I won't, though. Tron has some equally dope beats. I know. No, I mean, like, if you are trying to set up, I want my collection to have awesome music and awesome lights. I mean, you got it. You got it between Tron and TNA. You are set. So, TNA is here to stay. It should be, man. It was interesting. So, Jedi, tell me, 100% correct for Bass Night. Got it. Done. If Scott does some remixes on them, it'll be the best of both worlds. I see what you mean. Yeah. It's, Tommy Jedi McMuffin actually reached out and he said, hey, after listening to your podcast with George, I actually feel like I'm less attached to the games I have. And I said, well, you know, when you really get into this hobby, especially streaming, and you're playing certain games over and over and over again, you know, like, I get it. I understand why you would consider moving on from one game to potentially try another one. Like, that makes total sense to me. Because a lot of these games you can get back. Like, Jordan, obviously you just sold Deadpool. Like, Deadpool is, you should be able to get a Deadpool back. It's not impossible. But I told him, I said, the only game of mine that I would not sell at this point, unless somebody offered me some stupid amount of money, is TNA. Like, TNA would be the last game I'd sell. As much as a Turtle fan as I am, as much as I love Deadpool, like, TNA is here to stay. And it just, I love it. That game would be hard to find again. What about when TNA 2.8 drops? If TNA 2.8 drops, because I heard that's kind of iffy. I don't know. I don't know what the current status is of that. But yeah, if TNA 2.8 dropped, I mean, I would consider selling my TNA just to get like a newer, better version. But I'm pretty confident that would be quite a lot of money I would have to invest in it compared to what I have in my TNA. I want to change songs. Okay, that's alright. TNA and Rick and Morty bolts to the ground. Rick and Morty is absolutely a game that I would love. Like, I would love to try it and play it. Hobbit isn't leaving here. Deebs, I'm jealous of your Hobbit. I had Hobbit. I sold Hobbit. The only reason I did is because it was, at the time, I could only afford one game. And my only complaint with Hobbit is I didn't enjoy playing it with people. And that's like my favorite way to play pinball. And I loved it though. Like, the fact that I'm streaming now after I owned Hobbit would be the perfect game to stream. Because there's so many cool things to do in that game. So many cool things to do in that game. Make it a shirt. Make what a shirt. It's happening, it's just no time frame. Yeah, I hope TNA 2.0 happens. I just don't... I'm not going to risk it and sell my current one with the idea that I'm going to save that money to put it towards a 2.0. Because I know that, like, let's say I get, I don't know, $6,000 for it. I'm pretty confident the 2.0 is going to be at least 7, would be my guess, so... Do you watch the Wild Dog Arcade stream? You learn a lot about Rick and Morty from them. Yes, I have watched their stream. I mean, I've watched a lot of people stream Rick and Morty, and it looks really fun. I've only played it for like 15 minutes at Zach's showroom, and I had a blast with it. But it just once again comes down to price. Like, it's such an expensive pin. So. Like, the only game I've bought new in box is Turtles, and that's just because I'm a huge Turtles fan. But every other game I've got, like, I want the routed version. I want the cheaper one. Pretty much have 2.0, right, with the color drops, etc. The new Moon Man Adventure is awesome. Oh, and Rick and Morty, yeah. No, I mean, I have, like, I'm not missing anything with the TNA that I have. The only thing would be, like, have a brand new playfield and stuff, but... I know I could also just spend $400 and buy a new playfield and do the swap myself. So, I don't know. I just don't see it happening. But boy, do I... Yeah. I don't know when it would happen. and I'd have to sell mine to get rid of it. And I understand the moment that they release TNA 2.0, the value of my current TNA will go down. So would I still be able to get $6 grand for it? I don't know. And like I said, I'm not going to risk it. If TNA 2.0 happens, that's awesome. But is it going to happen in 6 months or is it going to happen in 5 years? I don't know. But I'm not going to sell my TNA today and then hold on to the... Imagine that I'm going to hold on to that money for however long it takes. It just...
underfoot.
I won't. It's just...
That times.
Yeah, I would rather play pinball during that time, so... But yeah, Rick and Morty, I think there's some brilliance there with the dimensions that I know I would enjoy. But is 2.0 going to be different layout or just a vault? It's no, apparently it's the exact same. The way that they're describing it, the only thing that's going to be mechanically different on the game is the way, like, the spooky, the back box right now with the LCD screen is wood. Like, pops out. Night, Joel, everybody. Always a pleasure. Steve, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. New code is going to be the OG TNA. He said he's going to release new code, but it's just going to add to the current code. So he was very clear that he said there will be nothing in TNA 2.0 that you couldn't physically add yourself to your 1.0 version, or yeah. So, like, I told him, I said, if you add one light that I can't add on my current one, that would be enough for me to sell my current one and buy the new one. Like, but I've put clear drop targets in mine. I've got every mod that you would need in the one I have. Cat turd light, yeah, yep. There's my. Get me in. Get me in. I want this guitar solo. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, mine is really pretty modded out, so it would just be picky at that point. It would be like, yeah, if you have a game you really love, that's an older game, and then you just have a chance to buy a newer, better version of it. Trying to hit some lights here. Did it change songs? It did change songs. So I didn't get my 5 records. This multiple. Yeah, what Scott did was awesome. What he edited in your code was brilliant. Thoroughly impressed. I mean, the only negative is you can't use a color DMD with it, you know? Jeez. Rickroll was awesome. That was, I love the clip. Now the question is, did he have that ready, or he made that as soon as he heard what you guys were getting? Like, that's because if he just put that together, last minute, then he made it so entirely for you guys. Like, that's, I can't imagine how much work that was. We've been chatting. Yeah, because you have the EL. I want to see my mom's face when penis shows up in the code. Yeah. He said it wasn't much work, right? For him, maybe. There's a lot of people that I know would love to be able to do that kind of stuff. That was brilliant. Pinball browser is pretty easy to tweak it. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe I'm giving him too much credit, but I thought it was pretty sick what he did. Got 4 records. There we go, 5. I need to try to hit that right orbit. Hit it right. Ugh! I'm gonna miss it. It's just gonna go to the next song. What's the next song? Since I have a whole lot of luck. Okay. Payoff is that I'm gonna help him reverse engineer the EL Light kit. Yeah, since I have one and he does it. Yeah, that kit. I mean, that's definitely your Tron looks incredible. Like, it looks really well modded, and yeah, you've got like everything on it, which is awesome. I'm gonna have a good multiplier going when I actually get into it. I need to hit the ball save timer over there. There we go. Now if I can get into a multi-ball, we could really blow this up. Question is Zeppelin or... I need to hit the left ramp. There we go. Oh, phase 1 now. I thought I was a lot closer than that. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, let's get to Icarus now. There we go. 4.8. Not amazing. Let's hit some shots though. Ball multi-ball going right now. So many balls. That did something. Nice. Yeah, that did something. Okay, and the shots are moving into the middle. There we go. What is the verdict on this pro? I do think the spinner mech would be pretty sick. I do not think you're missing anything with the upper ramp. So really, it comes down to if you priced out a pro with an expression lighting kit, and you compared that to a premium, is it worth that extra money for just that raise-up spinner? And I don't know. I mean, I think this is once you added the expression lighting kit, I think this is a great pro. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I think it flows pretty well. Like, I think there's a lot of fun shots. Oh, I looked away. There's a lot of fun shots. There's a lot of fun shots in this that I've enjoyed. How's this stack up Stranger Things, Deadpool, Metallica? Okay. Stuff you've had. Okay. Games. Ugh. Of all the games I've had, which game... Okay, TNA, we'll keep that aside. So of all the Sterns, Turtles, Deadpool, Metallica, Stranger Things, Avengers, or this. Which game would I enjoy the most? It would probably be between Deadpool and Turtles. I liked streaming Avengers a lot. It was just, what I liked about Avengers was there were so many different ways you can play it. Me personally, if I was a bigger Led Zeppelin fan, maybe this would be a game that I'd keep for a long time. But I just personally get more joy out of Deadpool and Turtles, and maybe the theme is a big part of that. Deadpool, it has so much achievement, and I like shooting for achievements. Now, when it comes to playing a game with somebody, I would rather play Turtles with somebody than anybody else because of the co-op mode and what you can do there. This game, what I don't like is you get so spoiled where the song, as soon as you drain, the song's still playing. So, like, it keeps you locked into the song. But yeah, with other people, it changes songs. So it goes back and forth. Now, if I was to have a game, just to have a game that I was just going to let somebody else, a non-pinball player, play and see how much they'd enjoy, this game, Metallica, and Stranger Things probably do that best. Because Stranger Things, you don't have to have any coaching to know, drill the guy in the middle. Metallica, you could give them just a tiny bit of coaching and say, hit Sparky, or hit the snake, or hit this, and they're going to get a payoff. This game, if you're a Metallica, like my brother-in-law is a Led Zeppelin fan, my dad's a Led Zeppelin fan, they've had a lot of fun on this game because they just rock out. They're just hitting shots and rocking out. But this game doesn't have, if the goal is like mechanical satisfaction, like Turtles has an awesome moment with the spinning disc and the magnet. So it's like, I want you to experience that, or I want you to experience Sparky Multiball. The Pro doesn't have anything like that. I don't have anything to tell them to do or see. If the Premium and LE, I would coach them into getting that spinner to come up and try to do that. But like Deadpool, there's a goal to try to get them to see the Schnick shot, or Little Deadpool to like kind of, that's a goal. Turtles, the goal would be get them to get towards that piece of multi-ball. This, I don't really have a goal, but I do know, like my dad, when he was over the other day, I kind of stood him in front of this, and then he went and, like, I went upstairs and did something, and when I came back, he was still playing it. Is that a chastity belt joke? Oh, rock out with your balls locked out. I see what you did. Nice. So I don't know. Where does it stack in my ranking of games? I really think I'm kind of tied right now between Turtles and Deadpool as my number one. And then games that I would own again, I would potentially put Stranger Things below that. And then, I don't know, probably Metallica, and then Avengers, and then this. That actually, maybe this before Avengers, actually. Just because I can have a lot of fun on Avengers, and I can have a lot of fun on this, but I think I've seen people have more fun on this than Avengers. So, yeah. But with that said, that's the thing. It's like, this may be on the lower end of that list, but it's not bad. Like, this is still a very fun pin. And I know if you are into Led Zeppelin, this pin is, I enjoy playing this pin. I want this music on Avengers. That would be a fun coach week. Yeah, sure. Like Avengers, that was my thing. There was nothing, what I enjoyed about Avengers was like, I enjoyed thinking through the game plan and really breaking apart that code and building things up and hitting huge shots. And I loved Soul Gem, that limited flips. Like, I enjoyed that, but it was exhausting. Like, it's a lot of work. I never had anybody else have fun on Avengers when it was here. None of my friends or family enjoyed it because it was too much there. Metallica was, I do miss Metallica, but I'm glad I traded Metallica for Deadpool. Yeah, for sure. Avengers is the DC Universe movie of hero pins. that's a good statement right there. That's funny. It's really good though, but I don't know. Maybe it's just this pin too dreary and serious. I'll give you that. Yeah, this pin I had such low expectations for it, and I would say it's far exceeded it. But I would tell you it's hard. It's a harder pin, or at least I find it harder, because I've yet to get to any of the wizard modes. Yeah. And so that's something that I think maybe if I really focused and had a bigger strategy, I could get to one. But the fact that there are 3 and they're all pretty far to get to. So because of that, like what I liked about Avengers was to get to Soul Gem was work, but you could do that. And I really enjoyed having that mode that was unique, that kind of broke up the pretty what you were doing, like the gym modes were unique, but these songs are unique, but it's like gym mode. Okay, now boom, I'm in Soul Gem. Like, let's focus on that. Like, it was different. And that's Deadpool, the different modes, you're hitting different shots, or like, let's do the T-Rex, or let's do this, or now I'm in this multi-ball, and now I'm in this. Turtles, similar thing. Like, every mode feels very different. Stranger Things, I don't know. It felt like you're like in different things. This, you're just rocking out. And to be honest, I mean, the light show's totally different. The song's totally different. But a lot of them, it's just hit the lit shot, then hit the lit shot, then hit the lit shot, then hit the lit shot, then, so every song, I'm not downplaying the code, because Raymond's done a really good job. Different songs are definitely like Kashmir, like you have to start on the outside and get them to build in the middle. There are different ones where it's like left shots and right shots. But really, I just feel like I spent the last 2.5 hours just rocking out and hitting lit shots and just trying to get the flow going. It's the inverse of Beck's favorite pin, walking. Yeah. So this is very just focused, just very like boom, boom, boom. Oh, I'm a shot away from getting to a multi-ball. Boom, boom. Oh, I started this tour multi-ball, so now I'm still rocking out, but I also want to hit these tour shots. But it's just very like, just do it, man. Just hit your shots and rock out. While I feel like there was so much more strategy in Avengers. It's like, now what do I want to do? Where do I want to put this gem? Let me hold the ball. Let's think this through. Let's try to do this. Let's try to do that. Turtles, it's like, hit my ramp, boom, let's get into this mode. Let's play the mode, finish the mode. Okay, do I want to do this hurry up or that hurry up? Nope. Hit the ramp. Let's get into another mode. Boom, 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 boom. This sounds like a great bar pin. 1,000%. This is absolutely for that. I think this is a game. Put new speakers into it. Crank up the music. Get some people over here, and let's just have a good time. And that's what I will say about this game. If I had friends and family over, I don't think I'd have to explain much at all for them to enjoy this game. Pick a song that you like, and you're going to see different shots are lit. If you hit those shots, you're going to get points. Otherwise, try to aim for that left ramp. You hit it 3 times, you get a multi-ball. And that's probably enough. That's probably enough for them to enjoy their time on it. While I know Turtles and Deadpool, there's a lot more there. So, I don't know. That was a lot of rambling, but hopefully that kind of explained my thought, my thought process at least. But, all right. Well, it is 12:30. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I got another busy day tomorrow. I'm sure Joel can spit a couple of hot bars. Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I'm not. No skill with that at all. See, he said wrap it up. Jordan, your jokes are they are in a league of their own. They're so good and consistent. I love it. Love it. Zing. You never have an off day. Well, yeah. Well, thanks for everybody that's here. Thanks for the support. A few subs tonight. Thank you for the new follows. M. Bass Knight, thanks for being here. Hey-oh. Yeah, you're new to the channel. Thanks for being here. I stream every Wednesday night, typically 10 Eastern Standard Time to about this time, 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock. And then I'm streaming on the Flippin' Out channel every other Thursday, same time, 10 Eastern to like 12:30, 1:30. So let's see who's playing right now, so we know who we're going to raid here. Actually, didn't even have Twitch up. Is anybody else looking at it? Have a great night. Great podcast as always. Hey, Ian, appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for, yeah. So this is Just Another Pinball stream. I also have Just Another Pinball podcast. That's on the TPN network. Feel free to listen to that. Just released an episode with George for Don't Panic Flip. That was a ton of fun. Who do we got here? Should we go to IE Pinball streaming? Wow. Oh, we can't do Avengers. Everybody's playing Avengers. Let's do Jedi. Why not? We got to do Jedi. I'm going to go listen to that episode in the bath. Do it. Yeah. Do it, Jordan. Enjoy it. So let's raid Jedi McMuffin. All right. Everybody, if there's anything I can do for you, feel free to email me at feel free to email me at justanotherpinball@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll see you again next week. Or you can find me on Facebook, Joel Engelberth, or Pinside Joel Bob. But appreciate the support. Thanks for being here. And we're going to go ahead and raid Jedi. So, I think that's it. Jordan, appreciate you. Have fun with Becca. Mervin, always great. Always great seeing you every week. Thank you for the support. Enjoyed the raid, everybody. See you guys.